Hi everyone, Wilhelm Hast here with some thoughts and reflections on what to do when you have the experience of not getting done what you need to get done. You might be frustrated, stressed, a little annoyed, disappointed. This is so common with the leaders I speak to and coach, that they are ambitious, they want to get productive and finish off things and have the experience of accomplishment, but it's so frustrating because there's so much going on all the time and there's no possible space to get it all done. What to do? Well, we also have this experience that it could be different. We could have clarity, we could have peace of mind, we could find flow and move through life quickly with ease and get productive because we have those experiences too, often many times per day. So how to ongoingly maintain that space of creative flow and ease instead of getting stuck in frustration and disappointment and stress of not being able to move through the workload. Well, in a couple of videos here, I'll share some insights into this so you can have the access to have a new kind of experience in the midst of your workday. And not only the workday, also at home. People tell me all the time that they spend too much time thinking about work at home. It impacts their relationship with their husband or wife or partner, their children, their own experience of themselves when evening comes. It's one of disappointment and frustration that I'm not able to relax. I'm not at work. I should not think about work, but yet it keeps happening. So in this video, one first simple but super powerful approach you can take that I'll put on a whiteboard here for you to read and for me to draw. So here we go. It starts with a short statement. And it's actually title of a book that I read a long time ago now, but the book is even more valid now. And it's a book by an author called Joe Bailey, an American psychologist. And I love this book title. I loved it probably about 15 years ago when I first read it, and I love it even more now. And the title is the following. To the speed of life, you do what? Well, you slow down. So the title is Slow Down to the Speed of Life. What does that mean? Well, one of the first things to observe is your speed in life. How are you pacing yourself? I'm sure you've had the experience of being in a traffic jam or really slow traffic, and you see somebody in that traffic jam which is trying to go faster than the speed of the traffic. I've had this experience so many times, and I think it's hilarious every time. I know, and kind of everybody in this traffic jam knows, that this queue, this line of cars, will keep on for at least 15, 20 minutes. It's the time of the day where traffic jams up if you live in a city. And you know, the only thing we can do is to slow down, pace ourselves with the traffic, and it'll be over when it's over. But then you see some driver and they try to go faster than the speed of traffic. So they are constantly up against the bumper on the car in front of them. And then they might change the lane and you see them quickly like move between the lanes. And then they're up against the bumper of the car in front of them. And it's like, hey, come on, relax. You can't beat the speed of the traffic. You need to adjust to the speed of the traffic. And you can see them changing line here and there. And then you end up next to them anyway 10 minutes later. I'm quite sure you've had the experience that you are the guy in that car sometimes, and you want to go faster than the speed of traffic, but you can't. You only get stressed and annoyed and frustrated. Now, the thing is, life also has its speed. Here, if this is a simple speedometer of life, and here's the meter, and life is going like this speed, whatever that might be. Let's call it a 60. Life is at speed 60. Kilometers per hour, miles per hour, whatever you do, right? Here is your speedometer. You. Now, how fast can you go? You can't do 70. Because you just get frustrated and stuck and feel stupid. You need to adapt to the speed of life. And I do too. And honestly, I do this mistake constantly. Like there's 3 minutes left to a meeting and I think, oh, let's write that mail. But I end up not finishing the mail and being on the edge or even half a minute late to the meeting because I was trying to go faster than life. I catch myself often trying to complete tasks in a shorter time than they allow to be completed. I had a thought this morning, okay, good, I'll record 4 videos. That was yesterday, actually. I record 4 videos this morning. And then when morning comes and I get realistic about other things, and I got suddenly called into a meeting this morning, as happened, which I choose to attend because it's a great meeting. And I end up realizing, okay, Wilhelm, slow down to the speed of life. 1 video this morning is perfect. So here I am recording this video for you. Now, this is your experiment for the day. Just take on slowing down to the speed of life and see what happens. In one of the programs I run, I give participants this homework. Slow down and notice what happens. And when you try that, slow down some more. And slowing down can mean so many things for different people. It could mean create a little more margin in your life. Leave a little earlier for meetings. Log in 5 minutes before the meetings. End your meeting at 10 to the full hour so you can have a little space before the next meeting. It could be eat a little slower. It could be listen a little longer to the person you're speaking to. You know what it means for you. So try that today. I'll be back tomorrow with a new video where I'll go deeper and explain what this slowing down to the speed of life actually means. It means recognizing we have 2 different modes of thinking. And books have been written about this a lot, and the ones I've seen are so complicated and kind of half boring, I don't even get through them. But there's a really simple way to start to notice the 2 different kinds of thinking. And one of them creates this experience of rush in life, and the other mode of thinking actually naturally slows down to the speed of life. But that's for tomorrow. Also, if you're interested in these topics, I'm just about to start a program at the time this video is released. So click on the link on this page and you'll see another short video which explains more about mindsets and how to be effective, and enjoy that video and read more about the program if you like to. Okay, I might see you tomorrow.